Hey guys, so this episode is going to be mostly on the Patreon,
Mostly.
but we're going to show you a clip to start off.
You're watching AwJiz Boys Show.
in the Mission District,
And
and
Kane's done some open mics.
yeah,
Yeah, they're horrible.
they're open mic. They're supposed to be horrible.
Yeah.
Nobody's expecting it to be great. during
Yeah,
open
because when I
mics.
go up there, it's like my jokes are just like, they're not landing. You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean? It's
Yeah,
so
my-
bad that I wouldn't even tell people. Like, I wouldn't post it on social media.
Uh-huh.
So when I see certain people put up their stand-up clips, and I'm like, I was better than that, and I didn't do it.
Yeah,
You're brave. You're amazing. You should come to our podcast.
totally.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I my first one was terrible. It was
Yeah?
like just silent, nothing.
Were they all your first one?
What's that?
Like all the clips online?
Oh, thank
He's
you.
fucking with you.
Sure.
Okay, good. But then my second one that I did kind of shortly after that one was a little better, but still pretty bad. But the third one, when I waited like a while to do it again,
Yeah.
I really took my time.
Yeah.
And what else? Yeah, I really took my time writing it out, and just my whole vibe was different. And I didn't have much experience, but
Yeah.
what I did take away from it, I applied to
For
this
sure.
new one, and it was so much better.
My third time was like the time where I'm like, okay, this is
Yeah.
gonna get
Yeah,
better. The first two were fucking horrific for me.
yeah.
But
and-
it's still most of the time. I think it goes bad until it goes good. And
Yeah.
for most people, for many years, it's just going bad.
yeah. You
So-
have to accept that. You have to know that the most of them are
Eventually,
gonna-
and it's like the thing is like people are funny like day to day, but they're not funny on stage.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a different thing. That shows
Exactly.
And there's also like a lane for it. Like, for instance, like I think Drewski is hilarious on his like skits and stuff,
Yeah,
but I've never seen his stand up, and I don't know.
I don't
if
think he does stand up. Does
He
he
doesn't
do
just-
stand up?
I don't know. This
I'd be very surprised if Drewski did.
Who's Drewski?
He's a big. He's that fat black guy with blonde hair.
No.
like, let's say new generation comedian that pretty much blew up on social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's very popular.
He's very popular. But like, okay, so someone like him, like I can't see him put together a bit, you know? I saw this dude that recently came out. His stand up is called Underrated. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
Black dude, kind of chubbier on the side. He's like
No.
a 10-year-old kid.
no.
He has a 10-year-old kid,
None of this
or he's like a 10-year-old kid.
Okay, I'll have to find it.
Underrated. What
His-
does he talk about?
He talks about his wife and kids and just like being a black guy. Yeah.
That's every black comedian.
Yep.
Ever.
And every white comedian,
That's every comedian.
every male comedian, he talked about his kids, his wife and kids.
Yeah, I think it's a good process. But okay, so we dodged the whole dating thing, by the way, and we got
Yeah,
into
he
comedy,
became very
which is
political.
good. I like that.
I hate
But-
talking about comedy, so let's move on.
So yeah, I hate
We can
talk-
talk more about dating.
No, I want to talk about. You're also a big brother, right?
Yeah.
You're a big brother?
I'm a big
How
brother.
many
I'm
siblings
the
you got?
eldest. Oldest of 3 boys.
Oldest of 3 boys. That's not like him. You have what, 4, 5?
There's 4 of us.
4 of you.
Yes.
Do you guys' names rhyme?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Broke the curse.
yeah. I actually when
Do
you
they all have feminine names as well?
do they have girly names? Yeah.
It's like Yasamin.
Yeah. Well, Sama was gonna be our fourth
me.
our fourth brother, but
Yeah.
they decided to stop.
That's hilarious. So you have no sisters?
No sister.
3 brothers. And you're the oldest.
A sister named Abdullah.
Yeah. His sister's name's
Oh,
Yalma.
that'll be so epic. Sister name.
Okay, cool.
How's
So
the dude's name?
I'm saying, as a bigger brother, like, do you feel almost obligated to carry yourself day to day in a certain way, with the fact that you're also Afghan? So everybody looks at you as like, oh, you're the first child. You know, there's all this pressure. How do you manage that? Do you have any advice for people? Just tell me your experience.
Yeah, that's a good question. I really don't. I mean, I feel like after some point, the siblings have a mind of their own, and you're not responsible for, portraying yourself in a certain way.
You don't feel like there's pressure though, or especially.
Oh,
when you're younger?
there's definitely pressure.
So wait, they must have been born here then. If you came here really young.
Yeah.
So you were the only one born over there.
I was the only one born over there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's like the opposite of me. I was born here. My sisters were born over
Okay.
there. Yeah. So do you feel like, do you connect with them since they were born here? Do you think there's like a
Yeah.
huge gap?
I never thought
were
there
they
was
more Americanized than you were.
No, I never thought there was a huge gap. I kind of feel like since I came here at a young age, I came here at age 4. I feel like, I'm pretty much American. I'm
You're a citizen.
grounded here. Yeah.
Nice. you gotta be careful, right?
Yeah, you guys
It's a scary time.
Totally, yeah.
Okay, so what's going on with all the tattoos, bro?
Yeah, so my first one I got was right here, and I didn't get it until I was 35.
You got your first tattoo at 35?
Yeah.
What happened at 35?
Nothing, like it wasn't until I was like late 20s that I actually decided I'm like, yeah, I think I will get a tattoo.
Also, I was to John. Could I get you to be a little closer to the mic?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Yes. Bring it up. Play with it. It's yours. It's your toy.
All right,
There we go. But make sure the audio technica text is in front of you
Yes.
while you talk to it.
Gotcha.
And then there you go. That's perfect.
Cool.
So 35, you got your first tattoo.
Yeah, but I was ready to get one at around, like, I had decided in my late 20s that yes, I will get a tattoo. But I just kind of hadn't decided on a design or anything.
Yeah.
And I was like dilly-dallying, and then like I had this idea, and like I was like, this was my only idea, and I was like, fine, I'm not gonna think of something better, just get it, because I'm just gonna keep waiting forever and ever for it. So finally got this one, and then this is singer Sade. It's from her.
I just bought a Sade shirt.
Yeah, no way. So
2 days ago.
basically, it's a stylized image of her from. It's a stylized image of her from her Love Deluxe album cover.
You like that music?
Now here's the thing: is like I'm a fan, and I don't really like that album too much, but it was more so of an aesthetic choice.
Okay.
Not so much.
You think it looks cool?
I think it looks cool. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't look cool. I'm saying
Yeah,
that's the
Dauood's
reason
not
you got
saying
it.
that.
No, yeah.
yeah. I got it for aesthetics. Yeah.
Aesthetics. Okay.
Yeah, not so much as like a fan tribute or like
yeah. Do you get any criticism for your tattoos? I know a lot of Afghans get a lot of hate.
Yeah. I remember some relative, like when he first saw it, he was asking me, he's like, "This is Gulmisha?" I was like, does this come off? I'm like, no, it doesn't come off. He's like, "Oh, it's forever." I'm like, yeah. He's like, like, what kind of, you're such a donkey, like an idiot. I'm like, okay, buddy.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
What do you see those temporary tattoos that people were getting like 2-3 years ago?
I've been seeing it online.
And
Yeah,
how they're not coming off now?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
No
So
way.
there was this thing that happened like 2-3 years ago. I don't remember the word for it, but they're like these temporary tattoos. They're supposed to only last for like 9 months to a year, and people have them for like 5 years now.
Oh
And they're not
wow.
getting any.
Crazy.
They're not fading at all.
They're not fading at all. You just have this dumb tattoo that you're like, oh, it's gonna be for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the rest of life.
Oh wow, that sucks. I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoos are all pretty stupid. So I was like,
Yeah, I think tattoos are just such a personal thing. I appreciate the people that are all like super artists with it. Like, you know how like some people get like a nice sleeve and it's so cool.
Mhm.
I like that too. Don't get me wrong, but I think what I personally connect with, if it's like something that means so much to me, and people could be like, "Dude, that's ugly," or whatever. I'm like, "Yeah, it's all good. It's all on you."
Mhm.
But what about you? You care more about the aesthetic.
Yeah,
and the
that's a
design?
good question. So, a lot of people say, "What do your tattoos mean?" I'm like, "They don't mean anything." They're like, "What? Your tattoos have to mean something?" I said, "Who freaking said
Tattoos
that?"
don't
It
have to
says
mean
no. It doesn't have to mean jack shit.
all of mine means something very important to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if
Yeah.
But they don't have to.
Exactly.
You know, I took
feel
a
the
page-
opposite of how you feel,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna ridicule you in front of the cameras.
Yeah, it's okay. It's different. But okay, let's get into the fitness thing, man.
Yeah, sure.
Fitness dick?
No.
sorry.
No, I want to talk more about him being an older brother. So, since you got tattoos, what about your other brothers? Do they have tattoos?
No, they don't. But I don't think they're not the tattoo type.
Oh. Were you the bad mosh in the family?
I was gonna say the Lachak.
The
Or
Lachak.
Jack?
Lachak.
No. It's what's interesting is if you ask some of the
The Lachak is
so
like
the elders of the family,
Ratchet.
they'll
That's
say,
it, Ratchet.
they'll say, "Our stories be so but it's
Yeah?
a very good boy."
Yeah, they don't know you.
He's good in that day.
That's
Yeah.
why.
I'm very good at keeping